We definitely lost one of the great ones.
The edge of the mountain.
Hello, I'm Ramon, and welcome back to All Scale RC. Here we have the SR7 Hoonicorn by Team Associated. The actual real car was driven by the late Ken Block, which was one of the greatest drivers that ever lived. He's very well known for all the Gymkhana videos, which, my God, they were rival videos that you watched over and over. They were amazing. He will be missed. Now let's get to the RC car. This car was released a while back, and it had issues with the ESC catching on fire. So the car was recalled, and I recently saw that Tower Hobbies has a pre-order on it, and now it's being sold as a roller for around $650, which is probably what the car cost when it had a motor. But I figured now is as good a time as any to get this thing out the box, and this one will go on my shelf. I am gonna upgrade the electronics and put it on my shelf. During the massive markdowns on Tower Hobbies, I picked up a bunch of these Spectrum combos, which is a 160 amp ESC with a 1250 kV motor. So I picked up a bunch of these. So this car will be getting one of these. These were a great deal. I can't remember what they were, but they were a steal. But let's get this car out of here. And I also have the ZD version. I guess it was like the bootleg version that came out a while before this one. And we'll take a look at that one. The funny thing about the ZD Racing version, that one also had issues with the ESC. I don't understand. Perhaps it's the aerodynamics of the car. I don't get it. Why would two cars pretty much very close, very similar, have exactly the same issue? So I know that, well, as I'm trying to get this out of here, I know that I believe A-Main recalled these and people were sending them back. But I bought mine from Tower Hobbies and they never issued a recall that I know of. So this came with a Reedy SC 1500 ESC and a 2100 kV motor, and it was supposed to be a 6S system, but I don't know if you could have just thrown a better fan on the ESC to keep it cool, but these things were going up in smoke. So I'm gonna be replacing that with the Spectrum Firma 160 amp ESC and 1250 kV motor. But this is an 8S system, so this will be an 8S car when I'm done with it. The good thing about that is I could always take the C1500 out of here in the motor and throw it in something a lot lighter and smaller and just overpower the crap out of it. So that'll be fun. Now the price difference, I just looked. The price difference on the roller is $631. So now you get no electronics for $631. This one that I purchased with the ESC and motor and everything was $669. So we're talking $38. I'm guessing it's 150 amp ESC, 2100 kV motor, and a radio system, which I don't use these, but it's a 4-channel Fly Sky radio. But so if you didn't send yours back, but yeah, no, this car is, oh my God, this is gorgeous. This is absolutely beautiful. Here's underneath of this thing, and let's get this up. Well, besides the car, you get different spring rates, and what the hell is that? Well, different spring rates and some other stupid plastic pieces that I don't know what they're for. There is no lights on this, just stickers. So no lights. So I don't have to worry about any tethers on the body. Wait 1 second. They Velcroed the sides. I hate when the Velcro comes undone off the body. Well, this one came off completely. Let me pop that Velcro back on. But man, those turbos look beautiful on there. I have another truck with turbos on the hood, and they painted the turbo inlets red. Looks horrible, so I'm gonna probably paint them like this. That looks so much better. The body itself comes with some reinforcements, a little bit of bracketing, I guess to hold the sections of the body together and strengthen it. Got a little bit of bracketing on the skirts, along the front bumper to hold the grill. I'll bring my GoPro over and get a close-up of that. And stay tuned to the end. I'm going to bring over the other ZD Racing one, we could put them side by side and you can see them together. Oh wow, these tires are nice. These tires are, wow, they're hard too. They're slicks pretty much. Battery trays look small. The battery trays look small, but they are adjustable. So they're adjustable. They use Deans or T-plugs, which that could have been part of the issue with the ESC heating up. That's a really small ESC for this car. That thing is tiny. It's a baby. I don't like that. That's definitely getting, that's out of there. Let's see. Wow, I don't see how they figured this was going to be enough for this large 1/7 scale car. Here's what I'll be replacing it with. There is a huge size difference. And even the bullets. I think the bullets on here are 4mm. They look like 4mm. I think these are 6.5s on the Spectrum. So factory electronics in this were way undersized. The Spectrum system that I'm joining here was designed for 100 miles per hour plus. So this is way better fit for this car. Definitely a way better fit. Wow, I can't believe how small the ESC is. That's just a baby. It looks like something I stick in a 1/10 scale car. Okay, so there is the Reedy SC1500 that comes in this car originally from the factory. And here is what is going to be replacing it, which is the Spectrum Firma 160 amp ESC. Quite a huge difference. And this has 4mm connectors, and this has 6.5mm connectors or bullets. That is such a huge difference. And there is the motor I'm putting in versus what's in there. What's in there is a 2150 kV or 2100 kV, and this is a 1250 kV. The Spectrum is a 1250 kV. So that's what's going to be replacing it. The Spectrum Firma ESC is for 8S. So this will be an 8S car when I'm done. And that should be more than enough to power this thing. And I got these Spectrum kits for dirt cheap on the massive markdowns on Tower Hobbies. I'll put a link to it. I think they're all gone. I probably bought them all. Okay, so here's the rest of the chassis. You know, your front shocks, they feel soft, but there are another set of springs which I think are harder in the box. These are actually pretty soft. Front sway bar. Adjustable upper control arms and steering arms. There's the servo. It's 125. The servo's a 1523 MG. A Reedy 1523 MG. I know nothing about that servo. Like I said, there's the ESC, the baby ESC, and there's the motor. The motor's probably fine, but I'm replacing it. Adjustable rear upper control arms and rear sway bar. The back is sprung pretty soft too, but like I said, there are shocks. And look, this came with these T connectors. This came with the T connectors. What else? Little Velcro straps for the battery trays. Battery trays are adjustable in this chassis, which that's nice. Here's underneath the chassis. And there's the rear diffuser. Looks like you have to undo 3 screws to set your mesh. There is one on the bottom that looks like it slides, and 2 up top. And 2 up top. If you look right here, this chassis has like a little pocket there, as if it was for like some kind of clipless body mount or something. I don't know. So they might have future plans to use this for like a clipless body mount or something, because it looks like it would turn and lock. Never noticed that before. The chassis brace is plastic, which I don't see that too often being plastic, but that's plastic. Okay, let's get a close-up with the body on. The lights are stickers, but the grille is a separate plastic grille with a separate emblem with the Mustang logo. You have your twin turbos going into your intake and your fuel rails right here, which that is a really, really good look. That is a That's a great job. That looks great. I actually have the 1/10 scale of these. This and the truck, the Hornet truck. Okay, here's the side view. Kill all tires. I love that. Hoonigan, American Racing logos. RTR. I forget what RTR is. I know they make parts too, but I forget what RTR translates to. There's the back shot. I love that Tire Slayer sticker. That looks pretty awesome. My taillight's a little crooked on this side, it looks like, but I'll live with it. For the amount of money these things cost, I wish they'd do a better job of getting these stickers straight, but there's the other side, just more of the same. Here's intakes, more than likely cooling intakes for your brakes. They're closed off, they're not open, but more than likely I was to cool off to keep those brakes cool, because Ken Block would do a number on those brakes. And here's the overview of the car. It's a beauty. Love this thing, even with its faults. You guys still there? So now here is the ZD version. This came out a while before the SR7 Hoonicorn came out. This is an unlicensed version made by ZD Racing, and they did get some stuff right. The body on the licensed version is definitely a better body. Looks a little smaller. It's definitely smaller. It is a better body. This one here kind of flexes right here since it lost a lot of rigidity with the cutouts of the fenders, so it flexes right there. But that could use some stiffening from the inside, which I can figure out how to do. Actually, if you pulled that down, that makes it look way better. So it lifts up. I don't know if you guys can see it on the camera. It goes like this. But if you pull that down right there, that makes it look a heck of a lot better. I'm probably going to have to put some kind of body post or something to stiffen this thing up. I need to get that flex out of there. But aside from that, the ZD version came with a full light kit, front and back. It came with actual vents on the side, where the Team Associated SR7 just came with stickers on the side, which they look fine. The vents on the side of the Team Associated are definitely more pronounced. This one must be leaking chalk oil. But I like the tires on both. They're both nice. They look good. This one came with little... I had foam underneath of it. This one came with little braces for the rear spoiler. They both have a diffuser. This one has nice side exhaust ports, which are not stickers. Are they plastic? I think they're plastic, but they feel kind of like if they were aluminum. And the Mustang logo is actually aluminum on these versus the logo on the SR7 is plastic. But here, let's look underneath the hood of this one, which these are actually impressive, very impressive underneath the hood, except for the ESCs were catching on fire on these too. But there's foil all over my tire. But these came with a undersized ESC as well. I don't know what they were thinking, but undersized ESC, little dual fans on the motor. They're small too, but it came with dual strut tower braces, aluminum with a center support. This isn't a bad chassis. It's not bad. And I forget what I got this for, but they were fairly cheap. We could pop the body back off of the Hoonicorn so you could see these side by side actually. Guys, check this out. The layouts are pretty much identical. You do this without dropping a car off the table. They're pretty close. I forgot, they both have center differentials, but the ZD Racing actually has a handbrake feature. So you could kick out the back end, do the emergency brake and let the back end swing around. But so this one actually has an extra servo. Like this car, they did a better job on the body. Would that even fit? Nah, I tried it. The SR7 body will not fit on the ZD Racing chassis. It's definitely a bigger chassis. Wheelbase is slightly longer, but it's close. It's close, but it's definitely bigger. I forgot to mention this was the ZD Racing EX07, if you guys want to look that up. But this was the ZD Racing EX07. I don't even see them advertising this anymore. I think I got this probably from AliExpress at some point, and I don't even see ads for it anymore, so I'm not sure if it's even available. They probably were made to take it off the shelves and it'll end up back on there. But here's both cars side by side. Definitely the SR7 is definitely better looking. This one has potential, but it needs some cleaning up. They did some things I do like the fact that this has the emergency brakes and the light kit and exhaust ports and actual real door handles. It has some nice stuff on there, the real vents. It's just the body needs, if you pull down that front there, put on that front, and this also came in a black. I don't know how the black looked in person, but this also came in the black. The black might have looked better, or maybe not. I don't know. I still like it, but compared to this one's just beautiful. This body's beautiful. This body is so much better. And also what they did here with the turbos and everything looks amazing. But so it's on pre-order now on Tower Hobbies. I don't know where else it's available. I am an affiliate of Tower Hobbies, so I'm going to put my affiliate link down. If anybody wants to get it, please use my affiliate link. It helps out the channel and it allows me to continue to do this. So I'll put my affiliate link on there. If I see a link for the EX07, I'll post it down in the video as well. But there's a side-by-side, so remember, on Tower Hobbies, the roller of this is $631. Now, if you guys would have got it when I got it, for $669, you would have got the electronics that you could do in something else. Just don't run it with those electronics. It might catch on fire and you'll need another car. But I'll put the links down in the description, and thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.